Hey guys, what's going on? Alright, so I got a little treat today. Received something from the local hobby shop, finally, and decided to come out here to the park, bust it out of the box, and give it a little go. Let's see what we got. Came over here to the park. It's a nice day. It's approximately 104 degrees at 7:30, 7:45 p.m. Check this out, guys. How about that? Finally in stock here in Las Vegas. Picked this up from Friendly Hobbies. So they have two locations, one up on the north side of town and one on the south side of town. And I decided why not give it a try, because as a Southern Nevada RC racer, I would like to expose you guys to the world of getting into RC first and foremost, and how you can do it on a budget. So when you go to look at RCs online, it's very easy to get overwhelmed. These things can get very expensive very quickly. Sons or daughters may ask you for Christmas, hey, mommy, daddy, I want to get one of these. And then you get on Amazon, or you go down to your local hobby shop, or you start looking around and you see $500, $700, $1,000, and you go, I don't think so, especially when everything costs so much these days. So this is a hobby grade. So there's a big difference, by the way, and I'm going to do a future video on that. There is a hobby grade difference between what you get. So if you go on Amazon and you order a just standard toy grade RC, you're going to get what you're going to pay for. Only a few dollars more, you get something like this. This is a Arma Mojave Grom. So this one comes in two colors. This. Or this comes in red, or this really cool comes like this. So this is on the box. So this comes with absolutely everything you need, up and to include the AA batteries for the transmitter. So it's pretty darn cool. It's 4-wheel drive, oil-filled shocks. This is a brushed motor system, meaning that yes, it will be a little bit slower, but it's going to be manageable, especially for folks getting into the hobby. So this one comes with a hex wrench, comes with a battery for the car itself, comes with the AA batteries for the remote. It's got a 2.4 gigahertz Spectrum 2-channel transmitter, and that's going to give you options to not only not get interference and problems with other people in the park, out and about, where I am right now at the park, as you can see. And then also, the nice thing about the batteries and everything that's included with this, with the electronics, is that it uses the new Spectrum G2 system. So what that means is it takes all the guesswork out of having to charge, discharge, storage charge, look at cell voltages, all that nerd stuff that beginners do not want to have to worry about. So enough waffling, because this is Waffle RC and that's what I do. So let's get this thing open, shall we? All right. Let me go ahead and try to move the camera a little bit so we can get an idea of what's going on. All right, so as you can see the box here. All right. Let's get this thing cracked open, shall we? I'm super excited about this thing because it is back ordered absolutely everywhere. It is very, very difficult to get. So let's see what we've got. If I can get it tilted in the right direction, that might help, huh? Okay. Guys, check it out. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right, so this comes out like this. We've got this like this. I'm trying my best with the camera, guys. Bear with me. This is going to be actually my very first YouTube video. So, thumbs up to that, right? Okay. Now, here is the transmitter that it comes with. This is the SLT2 by Spectrum. So this is going to be a entry-level radio. but these are going to be very easy to use, very easy to control with, lightweight. There's not a lot of weight to this, so that's kind of nice, especially for the young ones. All right, and then in the box, right over here, if I don't drop everything on the floor right, then over here we have the package of goodies. So in here we have AA batteries, we have the instruction manual, we have the include. Now this is really cool, guys. So here is the set of tools that it comes with. Okay, so what this is going to give you is just the bare essentials. All right, obviously as you get more and more into things, you need more, but this is a really good place to start. This feels very high quality, by the way. And this is the new Spectrum USB-C battery charger, and this is a smart charger. You basically use it just like you plug in your cell phone. It's awesome. Takes all the guesswork out of your charging. It auto senses and it auto does what it needs to do with the two. These are 2-cell lipos, so this takes the guesswork out of it. This is really cool, guys, and it's super handy if you're out at the park. Hop in your car, throw it in the center console, charge up your batteries while you're running. Can't beat it. And these don't cost that much either. That's what's so nice about it. All right, moving on. We've got a little Mojave collection card. So as you start to research and look up, and by the way, I'll put in the description down below, down there somewhere in the YouTube universe, I will put links to where you can purchase a Mojave. They are sold by Horizon Hobby, but Horizon Hobby is huge. So that means that you get multiple options in distribution networks, local hobby shops, yada yada shmada. So there's a little collector card. We get shock clips, so these are going to be used for adjusting the suspension. So this gives you more or less preload, making the suspension stiffer or softer. That's really cool. Okay. And even the AA batteries. Can't go wrong with that. How many times have you gone someplace? I forgot the AA batteries. Right there. How cool. Okay. So this comes attached to, it's got zip ties, so luckily I had kind of heard about this through the grapevine. So that means use one of these, or my suggestion, side cutters, guys. Just get some side cutters. Build yourself a little toolkit as you start getting more and more into the hobby, and you'll see why I have this in the future, in future videos, okay? So, my suggestion, I know it's simple, it's silly. Just a good little pair of side cutters. Okay, let's get this thing off of here and check this car out. Then, hopefully there's enough daylight I can get this thing running on video tonight for you guys because of the timing out here in Las Vegas. Alright, clip. There we go. Clip. And we are unstuck. Waffle, 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 right? How cool is that? Alright, let me try to adjust this a little bit so we can get a better view. Not of me, but of the car, right? That's what matters. That's why we're here. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching this shenanigans. Okay, so this is really cool. Oil-filled suspension. Okay, now the really cool part on these Armas is they don't use body clips like you'll commonly see on racing cars and a lot of other stuff. So for bashing, for playing around in the park, you just push these little buttons right here on the side. Okay, so you just push this, body comes off. Check out this body, guys. Look at this. Is that not the coolest thing for an 18th scale vehicle? The detail in this for the price. By the way, speaking of the price, this whole entire kit and caboodle is $149.99. That's not bad. That's really not bad. So it's got all of this ribbing on the inside. It's very, very sturdy. Very sturdy. I'm squeezing the heck out of that, and it does not move. That's a good thing. It's got the nice support up here in the front, towards the front. Nice little Arma on the front. So you got the little guys on the inside. It's pretty darn cool. I love this scale realism. It looks so cool. We're just great big kids, right? Or we're getting into the hobby. Or you've done it for decades, off and on like me. But for the guys just getting into it, this is really cool. We didn't have this back when I was a kid. I'll tell you that right now. To do something like this back when we were kids, back when I was young, man, You know how many lawns we mowed to get something like that? Or to be able to even dream of something like that? Okay, so here is the chassis. So check this out, guys. So here we have a 1400 mAh Spectrum LiPo. This is a 2-cell LiPo, so these run stock on 2-cell. Here is the brushed motor with a heatsink. It's a little bit hard to see. I apologize about the lighting and the audio, guys. It was the best I could do. Fan. This is super nice because, again, it's very hot, especially out here in the Southwest. So that's going to help with that. That's going to help cool your motor. And this is a 2-in-1. This is a 2-in-1 speed controller and receiver combo. Now, I'll get into later in a future video why there's some positives and negatives to that, but for getting out and get you going and quote-unquote getting your feet wet, honestly, it's a really good deal. So you're not looking to update or change all of your electronics all at once when you're new into this. This is a good way to go. It's nice and reliable. You can run through a mud puddle and it's not going to kill the car. Back in the day when I very first started, you even thought about going through water, game over. These with these new sealed systems, it's fantastic. You don't have to worry about your son or daughter going out there and it rained in the morning and there's a little bit of mud puddles and water puddles or whatever. Let them run it through it. It'll be okay. So this is really cool. So, and then it's got, of course, oil-filled suspension on a $150 car. Oil-filled suspension. You can't beat it. Like that. Like that. And then go like this. Try to get a little bit better view here, guys. Like that. Very, very soft. It's going to have some body roll, which I think is very scale. That's awesome. That gives the look of how it performs, just like a real one, like the Mint 300 hosted out here in Las Vegas. The real racing trucks. That's how they perform. They have a lot of body roll. They're going 100 mile an hour plus over the craziest terrain in the world. So this is a 2 differential. You've got a front differential inside of here, rear differential inside of here. Then you've got the drive shaft in the middle. This does not have a center differential. So there's some positives and negatives to that. For simplicity, it's awesome. For performance, it's we'll see. We'll take notes on that. But I'm not really too worried. This is a great little vehicle for the money. I am honestly blown away with. Okay, back in action. This weather apparently does a lot more damage to an iPhone, which I'm filming on, than it does to me or to this nice little car. It just cut out. It said, iPhone has overheated. Fantastic. All right, let's see if I can get any more video for the evening. If not, well, we'll have to do it another day, right? It is what it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I do not, since I literally just opened these, I do not have this battery charged. So these come with a storage charge, but I'm not going to run it on this yet. So I've got that. Went ahead and got one more. This was the very last one available at the hobby shop, guys. The very last one. If you go on horizonhobby.com, you cannot get these right now. This is the very, very last one. Check that out. So when you get these, comes in this nice little box, blah, blah, blah. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Comes in here, like so. Today, I'm going to use these little foams that are in this box. Do you need to? No, but I am, and I'll show you why. So now we have the second battery. All right, so now we have the 2 ready to go. Okay. They need to be charged, but in the future, they're ready to go. So when it comes to Spectrum, what's kind of cool, so I have Losi Mini T's that I run with my daughter, and we use these little batteries. And as you can see, oh no, blue, wrong plug. Pull it off, it's the plug right in. Now, this is a 810 milliamp hour battery, 2-cell, obviously 1400, right? This is the one that comes with the truck, not this one, guys. So this one will give you a substantially longer time to play with your vehicle than this one. However, for today, just to get this thing going, this will do the job. Let's do it. La 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 la. However, it might help if I put the batteries in the transmitter first, right? Okay. Dum 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 dum. I like batteries. They make things get power. Dum 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 dum. All right, and guys, again, I apologize if my audio is complete trash. I'm trying to use my headset so that it gets a little bit better audio. I have a microphone. I just need to learn how to use it. I'm new at this, guys. Just bear with me. Whatever. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Let's get this thing going. What are we doing? Okay, which direction do these go in? Okay, so this one looks like plus goes on this side. Batteries go on the bottom, just easy load. This is actually nice. The older versions that came with the Losi Mini Tees, which I will show you in a future video, those you have to pop the top off the transmitter, and it's not horrible, but this is a lot better. This is a heck of a lot better. I'm thrilled about this. Just pop the clip closed, and let's see if we get power. Okay, where is the power button? Status. This one. Power. We has power. Okay. So on this you get a throttle and throttle limiter. It's a little bit hard to see. I'm sorry. Hopefully my phone doesn't overheat again. That sucks. Okay. So you get throttle limiter, 50% power, 75% power, and 100% power. So if you just get this for your son or your daughter, they're brand new, never operated a vehicle before, slide that thing forward. Give them the lowest speed possible, because obviously you don't want to break stuff first time out, right? Okay, so now here is your steering trim. That just allows you to adjust. If the vehicle is not driving straight, you can make it so it'll auto-correct. Well, not auto-correct, but like if it's veering to the left, it'll bring it, you can adjust it to come back center. If it's veering to the right, you can have it come back towards center. So that's a nice little thing to have. Your high-end radios, this is standard things with RC, but it's nice that they include it on an entry-level RC. And I say this is entry-level because of its price point. $150 to get into hobby-grade, real-deal RC is amazing. Back when I started this venture 20 plus years ago, playing with these things as a kid, even a good quality hobby grade RC was well just for a kit. Now remember, this comes ready to go, pre-built. Back in my day, you had to put the thing together yourself and learn how to do it. Now that has its advantages too. Learning these things is a massive help, because in the future you're going to break something. In the future you're going to have to tinker, and you're going to go out and drive it, and you're going to rinse and repeat. It's part of it. It's part of the fun. That's why we do this, right? Okay, so I'm going to put this in here with some foam. It comes with a foam block in here. So as you can see, there's that little foam block right here. Okay, so that's for the regular battery. What's nice is this tray is big enough in the future, which maybe in a future video, we'll see. 3S, maybe Castle XLX, Micro. You tell me. I don't know. Think we should do it. Go pure lunacy. Go to plaid as fast as possible. Okay, so let's see if I can get this thing to fit in here with some foam. Get it to stay down. Enough of me waffling on. If you want all the techno babble and all of everything like that for this vehicle, I'm going to put links down below for all of that, guys, because you know, being new to this, you don't always know the websites, you don't always know all of that stuff. So I will help you with that. Bear with me. Alright, so we're going to strap this down. It's got a Velcro strap on it. Okay, so there's the little battery. I just stuffed, just for today, I just stuffed this foam in here from the battery box that came with the other battery. So be resourceful, right? Okay, so looks a little, you know, but it'll work. Okay, alright. Transmitter, okay, always remember, transmitter always goes on first. Always turn on your transmitter first. Make sure you have power. Then turn on your vehicle. Never the vehicle first, then the transmitter. It's always transmitter on first, vehicle on second. Then when you go to shut it off, you shut off vehicle first, then transmitter. Always remember that order. Okay. That was something I had to... Okay, little button right down here, below the little red tag, there's an on-off button. We have power. All right. We have double wishbone suspension, front and rear. Here's the bottom of the chassis. Differentials are in here. It even sounds like the fan is speed sensitive. That's a pretty cool feature. I don't know if it is or not. I'll have to look it up. I have not even looked in the manual. What are manuals for, right? No, I'm just kidding. Always look at your manual if you have questions. It'll tell you everything. There's probably information in there for a reason. All right, let's get the body on. Let's go like this. Yeah. Now this is really cool. This you don't have to do anything except for stick it on here and push down. Except for my phone might be getting in the way. We will find out. Let's try that. Push it on. The body holds the chassis. Chassis holds the body. It's happy. It says let's go. Now, to me, it looks like it's sitting a little tilted. Looks like it's sitting a little low in the back in comparison to the front. That's okay. I say, let's go rip. I'm going to do my best, guys. I'm going to try to flip this camera around, see if I can get this thing to like follow it or something. I don't know. I'm playing around. I'm trying to figure this stuff out, okay? So bear with me. Let's see here. Dum, 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 dum. Nope. We don't want that mode. We want to go back to that mode. All right. Now. All right. Shut this one down. I'm trying to figure this out. Give me just a minute. Let's go drive this thing. Alright guys, your favorite waffler is back. I have figured out how to make the camera follow the vehicle, so let's try this out. I'm out here at the local park. Sun is about to go down. Lighting is not too shabby. Here we go. Let's try this thing out. I'm barely pulling the trigger. I have it on 100%. Remember, this is the brush system, guys. Check out the body roll. Plenty of power to go up this thick grass. And it looks like my camera lost the vehicle. Let's try this again. Alright guys, well, here we are again. My phone keeps overheating, so that tells you how hot it is out here right now. So, I was waiting on my phone to cool down, decided to test out a couple of these little features on the transmitter, and they seem pretty cool. It's very easy and intuitive to use. The steering trims, so the steering trims are right here on this knob, this knob, and then you've got steering rate on this knob, so this one helps you center it. This one helps you get if you want your steering faster or slower. So I have it on maximum speed. And to me, it still feels... It's definitely not the world's fastest, but it'll get the job done. I'm not going to say anything terrible about it because here we are. We're out here and we're having fun. That's what it's about. Okay, let's drive this thing a little bit. Hope that my camera doesn't overheat again. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to attempt to make this thing follow. We'll see if it'll follow. I'll try to keep it in field of view. It keeps losing it. I'm getting all of the situations tonight where it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. So let's try it. Going behind the trees, going out here. Oh, see? Camera already stopped following it. Alright. So apparently this thing only likes to follow when it's really close. Let's try this. Come on. You can do it. See, it keeps not following it. Okay, that's alright. We're not going to throw a fit. We'll just drive it. Let's drive. Boring. I'm not trying to bore you. Oh, we're two-wheeling. I am literally in the grass. Stuck. Check this out. The truck is literally just stuck on its side. How funny is that? Alright, I'm gonna go get it. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, I've got to find a better place to drive and a better place to get video and all that. This is buffoonery out here. That's okay. This is just an introductory video, guys. It's not anything to write home about. It's just an introduction. Get this thing out of the box, go test it out a little bit. Tell you what, because this hill, it's pretty darn steep. It is pretty darn steep. It is pretty darn steep. But I think that's probably going to be about it for tonight, guys. I'll quick go up here to let's quick go up here to the dirt. Let's see if I can try to drive this thing one-handed. There's a little bit of dirt up here. So I'm trying to figure out how to use this gimbal. At the same time, like I said, I'm not like your average YouTube heavy influencer. I'm just trying to have a little fun. I want to show you guys how to have some fun, right? Go to the park, take your kids out, come play with these things. All right, look what we got. We have a dirt path. So this is here in the park. It's like this real small pea gravel. So this is kind of a cool little thing to use. I'm going to set this right over here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of action. A little bit of dirt. Power slides on this thing are awesome. Let's see if I can get a little bit better angle. Check out these power slides, guys. This is so cool. Hang on. Look at that. You can't beat it. This is just too much fun. It's just too much fun. That's what this is all about. This is an 18th scale. It's real small, so it's not gonna like, you know, it's not gonna go crazy. It's not gonna go in the world's tallest weeds. It's not gonna, you know, I mean, you could launch it off a big old jump if you want to, but yeah, it's gonna get stuck on curbs. It's gonna, you know, do some of that type of stuff. But you know what? You cannot beat this. This thing is so much fun. So much fun, guys. I've got a couple of friends in the hobby that have the Arma. So this is the Arma Mojave Grom, right? So they have the Typhon Grom and then the Granite Grom. So the Typhon Grom, guys, that is the buggy. This is the desert truck. And then the other one is the Granite. So the Granite is like the monster truck. So here we are, set up over here at the park for a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this one, guys. Here's the nice little truck. That thing is just too cool. This is awesome. This thing is so much fun. I cannot recommend this enough. If you like trucks, you like the desert, like to get a little rowdy, this is where it's at. This thing is just too much fun, guys. This is just too much fun. The scale, the way it drives. I've only been out here for about 15 minutes, actually getting to drive it because my phone keeps overheating. But you cannot beat this thing. It's just too much fun, guys. So, have fun. See you again soon in the next one. Alright guys, attempt number 5. Phone overheating. It's fantastic. It's hot. Still over 100 degrees, well over 100 degrees. And it is 8:30 p.m. Okay, so real quick. So since today's video, this video here, Waffle RC, by the way, and on this, we like to call it Waffle RC because we waffle on and we teach things and we want to go over stuff. I want to show you guys everything that I possibly can in the world of RC, from racing, bashing, you name it. It's pretty cool. It's fun. That's what it's about. It's about having fun. Fun with your friends, fun with your family, fun with your kids, going out to the park, going to wherever, to the racetrack. There's a racetrack out here in Las Vegas that I will show in a future video. It's amazing. It is where we go racing, and it's an absolute blast. Perfect spot for something like this, right? So this being an 18th scale, it's going to be small for something like that type of racetrack. However, you can still have a blast, and having a blast is what it's all about. Okay, so today in recap, I want to just go over some quick notes on the Mojave Grom, and then I will stop waffling. I'm going to wrap up this video and all of that good stuff because it's hot, and it's hot, and it's hot. So, okay. So today, unboxing and contents. What you get for your money, what you get for your hard-earned dollars in 2024, in July. You get the car with the body, you get the transmitter, you get all the batteries required, and you get the charger. And you get a set of basic tools to keep you going. Now, those tools are not going to do everything. You're not going to be tearing apart differentials and it's things like that. I mean, if maybe, but it's not the best, right? So it's going to get you going. It's going to allow you to take the wheels off. So on these, you got little wheel hexes here. That's standard affair. You know, you've got be able to take the wheels on and off, change out your tires, change out your wheels, be able to make adjustments if you need to. It's got Allen keys in there, and most of these vehicles all use Allen keys. Almost all your RCs, almost all of them are metric Allens for almost everything. And what I'm seeing, the more closer and closer I look at this little vehicle, is it looks like they use 2mm Allens for almost everything. And let me tell you, that is a huge step up, and I will show you why in a future video with my Losi Mini T, because that is 1.5mm Allens on almost everything, and it's not fun. Okay, pricing and availability. Pricing, like I said a couple of times, this goes for $149.99. I purchased this directly from Friendly Hobbies of Las Vegas. I will put a link down there somewhere in the YouTube universe space thingamajiggy for you to see. You can buy it from them. Availability right now, honestly, as of today is what? The 9th of July, 2024. Good luck. People had put in pre-orders about 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, maybe 6 weeks ago. They're just now starting to receive theirs. I got very fortunate. I have not a connection, but a good friend. He works at the hobby shop, and he gave me a jingle. Hey, Matt. That's my name, by the way, Matt. He said, hey, Matt, we've got some in. So I literally zipped over there immediately and scooped this up. Pretty cool. So especially to pick it up in person at the hobby shop. I wanted to get that on video for you guys, but that part didn't work out. Okay, features. Oil-filled shocks, wishbone suspension on all 4 corners. Oil-filled double differentials, sealed differentials. That's a big deal, by the way. Now, everything is made of plastic right out of the box, but this is good quality, high quality, flexible plastic. And flexibility in your suspension. Flexibility, I don't know if you can see this. I can move it a little bit. Flexibility means durability. It's good. It means it prevents it from breaking easily. It's nice because these front rear bumpers, they're flexible. It's flexible. It's got this little crash bar, front and rear. Sorry about the lighting, guys. Crash bar. It flexes. That's good. That's what you want. Okay. You've got this is stock with the brushed system. It's not going to be the world's fastest, but it's going to be more than enough to get you started. Heat sink. I can't tell you how much that heatsink is a blessing because of the heat out here in Las Vegas in the summer. Heatsink on the motor, 380 size motor, I believe it is, with a heatsink fan. You've got the Spectrum. This is the SPM SE 2625 receiver. So this is the receiver and speed control in one. In the future, I will discuss why it's a blessing and a curse at the same time to have it built in all in one. It's good to get you going. I'll leave it at that. Okay. Comparison to other minis and toy grade RCs. That's going to be a future video. I kind of put this in my notes because I want to show you guys the differences. I just purchased a toy grade Amazon special. I will debut that to you. And I will show you the difference between what $149 gets you and what the $70, $80 range toy grade special from Walmart, Amazon, Banggood, all these online retailers get you. Okay, and I'll show you the biggest difference. Talking points for beginners. This is great for beginners. This is great for, it says on the box, well, I put the box over there, but I believe it says ages 8 and up. My daughter, she's 12. I could completely hand her the transmitter and have zero fear of her feeling overwhelmed. So I've introduced her to RC. She kind of likes it, but again, being a little girl, she probably likes, trampolines and things like that more, but that's cool. The little boys out there, perfect. This is a great, great, great vehicle to get them started. And future plans for this vehicle. I'm going to wrap up this video with that. Future plans. What do you think? 3S? Try to stuff 4S in this little thing? Go straight Kevin Talbot and go crazy with it? I don't know. I'll probably go 3S, but let's see in the future what that beholds. Those systems are a little bit more expensive, guys. You can get to a point where you take a hobby grade RC like this, good low entry point, and you very quickly quadruple the price of parts, pop-ups, upgrades, things like that. So let's see. Let's keep it realistic. How about that? And you guys take care. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please spread the word. I ain't no big influencer, but I would like to introduce and give you guys good information. That's the number one. Information is key, right? Information is the key to success. If you don't know something, learn it. When you learn it, use it. When you use it, pass it on to somebody else. Teach them. Teach them, guys. Teach them. Teach them. And last and not least, God bless you guys. Thank you for your time. Take it easy.